Hey guys, hope all is well. I feel like it's been a while since I've done one of these videos where I really share what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling. And these are actually my favorite videos because I feel you really get to see a part of me beyond photos or beyond filters and stuff. So one of the things that has changed a lot in the way I perceive things is that I'm no longer in any way afraid to be myself. I'm not afraid that a brand might not think that I'm on brand because of something that is just being me. And this is something that I was able to develop with time and building confidence and understanding who I truly am. And of course, most of this actually is thanks to you guys, because you guys were able to direct me and help me build confidence in myself and showing me that the parts of me that you actually liked were the most true parts of what I shared. So when I first started in this industry, and I started with main focuses on fashion and beauty, my ultimate goal, or where I wanted to be, was to be present at fashion weeks. And I remember the first time I ever got invited to a fashion week was when Burberry invited me to London for a London Fashion Week. It was my first fashion week ever. And I was so excited, and I was really happy to be there and stuff. And the brand took obviously such great care of me. But that was until I was there. When I was there, I had this really strong feeling of not belonging to this industry. First of all, I had given birth to my twins at this point. It was not long after that. So my body was not a sample size body. So the clothes weren't fitting me well. And I remember I was in the changing room and just like trying to fit things on me. And I just didn't feel, I didn't feel comfortable because the clothes really weren't fitting me. And that was almost what you had to fit in order to fit in, you know? So I had this really strong feeling of not belonging and feeling insecure. And then on the show day, I remember we were supposed to pose in front of photographers, and there was also the first time I really do a photo call or photo wall, and I did it. And I remember I just literally was just standing like this, extremely rigid. It was just not, I just did not feel comfortable. And I was looking, as I was queuing to take a photo, I was looking at the other people taking the photos, and they felt really comfortable and they were just doing their thing. And there was me standing like this, and also not feeling really comfortable in what I was wearing because I just felt like I didn't feel good in my skin. So I was like, wow, I don't feel very good right now. And I remember on the way back from the airport, it was in London, so on the way back I was going back to Dubai. I was walking at the airport, and at the airport, especially at the makeup section, you have all these photos of models and very beautiful women and people for makeup brands, for fashion brands, for whatever. And I remember I had my phone and I was taking a photo of these women and of these photos, saying that this is how I should be. In order for me to become where I want to become, this is what I should look like. This is how I should be. And I came back home and I went through. I actually put all those photos in a folder on my phone, and I was going back through them. And the more I tried to be like them, the more I felt, okay, no, I'm not able to. I'm not, and I don't look like them. I'm not them. I'm not them. And then I started to I took a bit of a step back, and I started to reflect and think, okay, who makes me who I am? What makes me different to all these people? And it was the fact that I am not a model, the fact that I am not that perfect girl that should look a certain way. I have my flaws. I have my eyes, which some people really love, some people think are too big for my face. I have a lot of freckles. Some people like it, some people don't. I have vitiligo. I'm short. I'm just me, and this is what I look like. And I did not want to try and be someone else, because the more I tried to be someone else, the more I felt like I was feeling worse within myself. So I was like, you know what, Karen, I'm going to be me, and let's see how people take it. And I really started to share and post more about myself, trying to be me and not trying to be someone else. And I can tell you that that is the day everything shifted in my career, everything shifted in my page, everything shifted with the way the brands perceived me. What I was afraid of was that brands would look at me in a way and think, okay, she's not good enough because she's not like the rest. But in fact, you guys made brands understand that you liked me better when I was being myself. And brands started liking me better that way. So there was a huge shift anyway in the whole industry, going more towards real people, towards real beauty. And one of the main brands that I've worked with that highlighted this as the super important example was Dove. Dove is a brand that I traveled with to London and that I work very closely with. And it highlights the importance of real beauty and showing real beauty and not showing that perfect. What does perfect even mean? What does perfect beauty even mean? Who says that that look is better than another look? This is just stuff that we were fed since we were young, and this is what Dove is trying to change, for example. And I love that, because I want my daughters growing up feeling that they can be themselves and be pretty. They don't need to fall under a certain category of physical looks in order for them to be pretty. And yes, when you say pretty, beauty is confidence, and beauty is self-esteem, and beauty is feeling like you belong somewhere. It is true, and this is what our duty is, especially because I have a platform that speaks to a lot of young girls. I want to highlight the importance of beauty being who you are. You are beautiful, and yes, you are. What Dove also did is they collaborated with Getty Images on a concept called Show Us. It's a project called Show Us, and that gallery of images is gallery of real women, where they would title themselves as who they want to be labeled as. No one says, you are a model, you are a mother, you are this, you are that. You can decide who you want to be. I want to be seen as a person, and and that's the way I want to see. I don't want someone to label me. I see myself as an entrepreneur. I see myself as a mother. I see myself as a wife. I see myself as a fashionable person. I see myself as an inspirational person. And I'm allowed to say these things about myself. I don't need to wait for somebody to come and tell me you are this. And I struggled at some point because I was labeled as fitting in a certain box of this is how this is what I am. And I wanted to get out of this and be true to myself. And it is, again, I keep saying you, because it is you guys that made me build that confidence within myself. And I'm so thankful that I have you guys to make me understand that being myself is important. And the more we work as an industry, through brands, through us, the more we let out strong messages to the younger women that it is important for you to feel beautiful from within. It is important for you to feel good in your skin, and this is the only way you will be beautiful. This is the only way that you will be really beautiful, and this is what real beauty is.